here. This is the third and final day of the Salt Lake City Summer League. And then Topic back as a starter with A.J. Mitchell.
Because of the guys who aren't playing to take a lead role.
3-year contract just a couple of weeks ago. Can he back up SGA? That's kind of the question that OKC's trying to answer. And also they're trying to finally get a feel for Topic after that ACL injury back in January of 2024. We do know that Sissoko can get on top of the rim.
If you didn't, you know it now. It's going to be a physical game inside, too. It's with Tinoco and Kyle Filipowski in there.
Flip out of the wing. Yes, three-point ability. Lets it fly. Knocks it home. And a foul.
Filipowski shot that three-pointer with, and that was a challenge he took on during the middle of the season, was changing a shot. It's something that's not easy to do by any means, especially coming. It's a bit easier to really keep working on that shot, and you can just see how comfortable he is just letting it fly, trying to connect. But aside from that shot, Flip just says he's playing free in general, and Summer League's a good time.
Good for him at that stretch 5 position.
Sissoko, 3 offensive rebounds already. That one got stuck on the side of the rim, falls back into the hands of Flip. He'll bring it, try to go coast to coast. Cops it back to Cody. Here's Williams. He's got space, working, stops and pops off the elbow. Good look, tapped up once by Flip. Pokes it back out. The Jazz have a fresh 14 up on the shot clock. Outside 3, and Barnheiser the rebound. Harkless, a really tough defender. Scotty Morrison told us he stole the show thus far in practice coming up into Summer League. First bucket by A.J. Mitchell.
A little too easy. A.J. Mitchell gets behind the D and goes unseen.
Clayton in the crowd. Ball stripped. Picks it up. Stayed with it. Good hustle. Cody Williams. Shot clock at 6. Smart. Clayton Jr., the free throw, it's good. So NBA series, title series, 4 games to 3. So they built something special. They're very young still in Oklahoma City. Almost a blueprint for some other teams in the league, including the Utah Jazz. Sam Presti's done a marvelous job putting it together. SGA was really kind of that final piece. Mitchell down on the baseline, takes the contact, and will throw it away. Collier wants that ball back. In the backcourt with Clayton. He slides out, passes, corner. The shot is away and a little strong by Harkless. Filipowski, the offensive rebound. Clayton tries the 3, won't go. Flip again, keeps it alive. Inside, jackknife shot. Bucket.
Extra hustle to keep that ball alive.
4 offensive rebounds. Whistle for the foul. Tapped out, another possession. Here's Topic. Gave up the 3. They go to Barnheiser. He'll take the triple and hits right in front.
Barnheiser decides to stay this time. Doesn't go back door and receives a nice rhythm catch and shoot.
Off his game last night and a lot in that win against Philadelphia. There was not a lot of rhythm in the OKC 76er game. 57 fouls. How about 72 free throws?
Yeah, that grinded out.
Mitchell uses that screen, runs up the chest of Flip, and see, they want young players.
But you put yourself in a regular game. There's certain fouls you wouldn't make, so you have to be smart.
Mitchell, an early 6 in his field a 7-0 run by Oklahoma City. Cody Williams, splash, nice shot. He played 50 games for Will Hardy last year, the 10th pick out of Colorado. Bench press.
And from what I've seen, especially in the last game, if that's any sign of it, he's definitely making that jump.
Filipowski from Collier. That ball again down along his knees. He dropped it, still fights for it, and then that ball. 3 turnovers committed by the Thunder, 2 by the Jazz. Filipowski on the inbound, takes that 3. Barnheiser the rebound. Just past the 6-minute mark in this first quarter. Great crowd once again on hand for this Summer League finale. Barnheiser, nice dish down low inside, jumped it over the back of the rim. Good look, a little bunny like you like to say, T, by Sissoko.
Sissoko a little too far under the basket, but give credit to Kyle Filipowski.
Second defensive rebound for Flip. He'll take the three. It's up and out. Rebound. Malachi Leone from the Netherlands. Played it Bradley.
A little bit of a mystery, but regardless, his family celebrating draft night. Doesn't get much better than that, guys.
Yeah, that's fun. Hope to see him in Las Vegas. Hanson Ward is in. Knocks down his first two. T, take me back to '83. You won a national championship, and then you heard Frank Layden call out your name, number 7 overall.
Yeah, it's a really indescribable feeling to be at Madison Square Garden and to be in that green room and having to walk up on stage. Kind of surreal. So I can understand a lot of emotions going on with these players.
6'6" guard slash forward who played at Notre Dame. Little thing about just being cool and calm. A little Jamal Murray like.
Yeah, he's playing like he's been there before, and we've seen that poise. Not a selfish guy, but really takes advantage of opportunities on the offensive side.
Just mentioned Goodwin comes in, instant offense. Nice block shot. Filipowski got up to knock that ball away from Barnheiser. Collier, the trailer, puts his shoulder down. Beautiful spin. Dish inside. Ball knocked out of the hands of Goodwin. Collier takes that shot from 10 feet. Couldn't connect, and the rebound pulled in by Zach Austin.
Not a bad series right there for the Jazz. Just couldn't get the shot to go down.
Austin flies up a three. Collier, right place, right time of the rebound, off to Springer. Springer hits the deck, trying to make this team out of Tennessee. 6'4" guard.
A.J. Mitchell just putting it in another gear. Saw that wide open. Saw that lane get wide open and just gets right to the rack.
A.J. with 11 points in 6 minutes. He's hit 4 of his first 6 shots. Remember, he turned an ankle last night, T. Wasn't sure if he, I wasn't expecting to see him play. I heard the courtside was 2,500. Bronny will be there. Flip makes the second.
Nikola Topic came out a little over 5 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now he's back in to try to get something going. Didn't do much in like 5 minutes.
Springer, got to say it, springs in for 2. I mean, he got up. Nicely done.
Yeah, we saw his athleticism last season. He got some opportunities to play and did not disappoint.
We'll see Max Asmus for the first time, rookie out of Texas. Where's number 30? He's on Topic, and a foul.
Very, very well, and can knock down those open looks too.
Maybe it's the beard, but still. On the floor. That ball's jumped out of the hands of Springer. Back out front. They go to Clayton Jr. We see Signogo for the first time. Big man, 6'9", 245 for the Jazz. Stop and pop jumper, short.
Everything's falling a little short right now for the Jazz in that mid-range.
Topic inside, the pass, nicely done.